There was a moment when humanity spoke one language, shared one dream, and challenged heaven itself. What happened next would forever change how people spoke, lived, and understood one another. After the Great Flood, families multiplied and spread across fertile lands beneath endless skies. Generations prospered together, speaking the same words and sharing the same understanding.
Though we are many families, we share the same sun and the same earth. Our strength is in our shared language and our kindness to one another.
As people journeyed eastward, they discovered a broad plain rich with opportunity. The fertile land seemed perfect for building a future unlike anything before imagined.
Yes! The foundations must go here,
Facing the river!
We have waited generations for this moment.
Excitement spread quickly through the growing population gathered upon the wide plain.
Why should we wander across the earth when we can build our destiny here? Every brick we lay is a promise. This is our moment. The dust of the past settles, and we rise, united.
Visionary leaders emerged, promising greatness, security, and a name remembered forever. Their dreams seemed bold, inspiring, and impossible to ignore. Soon voices echoed across the plain with a daring proposal. They would build a city unlike any ever seen before. At its center would rise a tower reaching toward the heavens. The people believed unity could make every impossible dream become reality. Their confidence grew stronger with every conversation and every shared ambition.
We've made enough bricks to build what no generation has ever imagined. Keep the fires burning. Every layer brings us closer to our greatest achievement.
Clay was gathered from riverbanks and shaped carefully into sturdy bricks. Kilns burned day and night, hardening countless bricks beneath blazing fires. Bitumen sealed each brick tightly, creating remarkable strength for monumental construction. Soon foundations stretched across the plain like giant geometric patterns. Thousands worked together with astonishing coordination and determination. The city expanded rapidly, attracting families from every nearby settlement. Markets flourished, homes multiplied, and confidence filled every corner. Higher and higher the tower climbed above surrounding structures. Travelers stared in amazement at the extraordinary achievement taking shape.
Look how small the world is below us. We are gods now.
Day after day, Tutlet's hands lifted bricks higher, believing every completed level brought humanity closer to everlasting greatness. Children watched with amazement as the enormous structure stretched beyond anything their parents had ever imagined possible. Merchants, craftsmen, and travelers arrived daily eager to witness the remarkable city rising from the fertile Mesopotamian plain. Every completed section strengthened their confidence that united human determination could overcome every obstacle before them. The tower pierced higher into the sky, casting an ever-lengthening shadow across the city beneath its growing presence.
Look at what we have begun. Together we can do anything. Let us build this city and this tower.
Applause echoed through the streets as pride quietly replaced gratitude within countless hearts across the thriving city. Few stopped to remember the Creator who had blessed the earth after the flood with life and abundance.
We push toward the sky. The gods themselves will look upon our work with envy.
With these revised plans, Chief Builder,
They believed their magnificent city would protect them forever from uncertainty, danger, and being scattered across the earth. Every new brick declared the same silent message: humanity no longer feared its own limitations. The tower became more than a building. It became a monument celebrating human ambition above humble obedience. Yet beyond the clouds, nothing escaped the watchful eyes of the Almighty who sees every hidden intention. While humanity celebrated its rising glory, heaven remained silent, patiently observing every pride decision unfolding below. Then, at the height of mankind's confidence, an unseen moment approached that would change history forever. While celebration echoed below, heaven remained silent, watching every heart hidden beneath humanity's growing confidence and pride. The magnificent tower appeared impressive to human eyes, yet no earthly structure could ever escape the Creator's perfect vision. The Lord came down to observe the city and the tower humanity had labored tirelessly to construct together. Every brick revealed remarkable skill, but every hidden intention exposed heart-seeking glory apart from the one who created them. Humanity's greatest strength was never their towering monument, but their remarkable unity working toward a single determined purpose. United by one language, they believed nothing could prevent them from accomplishing every ambition they imagined together. Heaven's decision would not destroy humanity, but lovingly restrain a path leading toward even greater pride and rebellion. Then the Lord declared that their shared language empowered limitless ambitions pursued without wisdom or reverence. A single divine command would accomplish what no human force could ever achieve against such remarkable unity. Morning sunlight bathed the city as workers gathered confidently, expecting another ordinary day of remarkable progress together.
Listen, everyone, keep the bricks coming. The mortar must stay fresh. Every row must be straight. Today, we build higher than yesterday.
The first command was spoken clearly, yet something unimaginable happened before anyone could understand the response.
Lift it higher.
No, the other side.
I am lifting it! What are you doing?
Watch out, it is falling. I cannot understand him.
Confusion spread rapidly from one group to another, replacing confidence with growing uncertainty and fearful misunderstanding.
Lift the stone higher! No, watch the angle! It must align with the sun!
What is he saying? I do not understand his words!
Faster! Why are you stopping?
Friends who had worked side by side could no longer understand even the simplest words spoken between them. The once orderly construction site dissolved into chaos as voices collided without meaning or shared understanding. Hammers fell silent, and finished bricks remained untouched, and the towering monument suddenly stopped reaching toward the heavens. In one extraordinary moment, humanity realized that the greatest obstacle before them was no longer stone, but understanding one another. Voices rose louder, yet every conversation dissolved into confusion as familiar words suddenly carried completely unfamiliar meaning.
Please, Elam, listen to me. My words, they are failing. I don't know why.
I hear you, but I cannot understand you. It is chaos in my ears.
Families searched desperately through the growing chaos, calling for loved ones whose replies sounded strange and unfamiliar. The once united workforce separated naturally into smaller groups sharing words only they could understand together. Every attempt to continue building ended with misunderstanding, frustration, and unfinished walls standing silently beneath the towering structure. The steady rhythm of hammers disappeared, replaced by an uneasy silence echoing across the enormous construction site. The tower that symbolized limitless ambition now stood as a monument to humanity's sudden helplessness and confusion. Proud celebrations faded into uncertain whispers as people accepted that the impossible had suddenly become undeniable reality. Some gathered their families, realizing their future no longer belonged within the unfinished city they once admired. Others looked one final time toward the towering monument before beginning uncertain journeys into unfamiliar lands beyond the horizon. Language groups slowly became separate communities, each traveling in different directions across the vast earth. Valleys, rivers, mountains, and distant coastlines welcomed new nations born from humanity's unexpected scattering. Though separated by language, every family carried memories of the towering city they had once built together. The unfinished tower remained behind, silent beneath open skies, its empty walls speaking without words. A wind swept through abandoned scaffolding where countless voices had once celebrated humanity's greatest ambitions together. Future generations would ask why such a magnificent structure had never been completed despite remarkable human determination. The answer would always point beyond human strength toward the wisdom and sovereignty of the Creator Himself. Humanity had sought greatness through pride, yet lasting purpose could never be separated from humble obedience to God. The city became known as Babel because there the Lord confused humanity's shared language across the earth. God's purpose had not failed. Instead, His command to fill the earth was finally accomplished through unexpected circumstances. Nations gradually formed, each developing unique customs, languages, and cultures under the Creator's watchful care. Though languages differed, God's authority remained unchanged over every nation, generation, and kingdom throughout history. The abandoned tower quietly reminded every traveler that human pride always carries consequences beyond immediate imagination. Strength without humility can inspire remarkable achievements, yet wisdom determines whether those achievements truly endure forever. God opposed neither creativity nor progress, but heart-seeking glory apart from the one deserving all honor. Every generation faces the same decision: pursue personal glory or faithfully honor the Creator above all else. The story of Babel reaches beyond ancient history, quietly speaking into every ambitious human heart today. Great accomplishments become lasting blessings when guided by humility, wisdom, and reverence before Almighty God. True unity is never built upon pride, but upon hearts willingly submitting to God's eternal purpose together. Human kingdoms rise and fall, yet God's kingdom stands forever beyond every tower ever constructed by human hands. Even broken plans can become instruments accomplishing God's greater purpose beyond human understanding or imagination. The Creator's wisdom often redirects humanity not through destruction, but through mercy that restrains destructive pride. History remembers Babel not for reaching heaven, but for revealing humanity's deep need for humble dependence upon God. Long after the builders disappeared, the unfinished tower continued silently, proclaiming an unforgettable lesson across generations. Every stone whispered the same enduring truth: human ambition alone can never replace faithful obedience to the Creator. God's plans always reach completion, even when humanity believes its own plans cannot possibly fail. The scattered families unknowingly carried forward God's design to fill the entire earth with future generations. Babel ended unfinished, yet God's greater story of redemption continued unfolding throughout every nation under heaven. The greatest name worth exalting has never belonged to humanity, but to the Lord who reigns forever. May every ambition begin with humility, every achievement honor God, and every heart seek His glory above all else.